Okay, folks, I want to make a quick little video here. I'm on my trader in the bazaar and just checking in on it after several days of not playing. I sold 4 or 5 items here. That's always nice to see. I'm going to open up my bags. That's not it. Is it shift? There we go, shift B. And I don't know what happened. And we're back. Okay, just checking out my stuff here. I've got a lot of empty holes here. Let me move some of this food over here. I'm going to condense some of this down here. I need some more stuff to sell, so a quick and easy way to get some just generic items. I'm going to go farming with my magician, and don't have to be necessarily high level stuff, but I want some bulk items in here. And the money's nice. I'm not really worried about that so much, but to help keep the game going, I'm going to gate to my bank. I'm still in the bazaar, by the way. I've got him bound right here at the banker. Check out my shared stuff. Okay, nothing I really need to worry about. Okay, good enough. I'm going to go ahead and camp and then go over to my magician. And I'll go farm some stuff really quickly and just get a bunch of items to put in there. And I'm using my 94 magician. I got him bound at the bank in Plane of Knowledge. Get rid of these announcements. Banker. What was this one? A bookworm. I'll drop him in there just real quick. And then I want to do my stuff. Actually, I don't need him. I don't need that bookworm. I'm going to put him back. As soon as I see what I get from my cauldron of summoning. Apparently I got a duplicate item. Oh well. Yeah, we'll just add him back. Is there anything else I can get rid of I don't really need? No, looks good. Alright, let's head out. Here's what my little dude kind of looks like. Alright, we're going to go to Payneal. Normally I would hit merchants and stuff, going on a little shopping spree, checking out to see what people have sold. I'll do it on this one down here just to show you what I mean. Just quickly see what they've got. Unclick the show only items I can use. Essence of Wrath, Iron Ore, Onyx, few trade skill items, but nothing rare. I'm looking for the rarer stuff. There's some oleander. Nope, nothing. Okay. Stuff I mainly look for is like spider silks and pelts and things like that, which are almost all random. Let's see, Payneal's down here if I remember right. You know, they're mostly random drops, and so it's very difficult to specifically farm for some of those things. Now, obviously, there's zones that you can go to that will have more spiders or more wolves or whatever, you know, if you're after wolf skin, bear skin, whatever. So you can always go to those zones and you have a higher chance of getting the things you need. But the vast majority of this game, those things are, and I'm talking about the mid to higher end trade skill items, are random drops. So you're kind of screwed. Anyway, we are going over here to Payneal entrance, but as always, we'll look for a spider or two, because it's nice to get the occasional silk. And not seeing too many spiders right now. That's unusual. Here, let's kill him just to kill him. Get that big penny. 6 copper. Here's another one. Another 6 copper. Alright, we'll head in here. A little forage action. And whatever you do, don't fall in there, you'll die. Alright, we'll go over here to the Warrens. One of the benefits of killing kobolds is that it raises your faction with Payneal, and I am regarded as an ally. I've killed so many. In fact, I probably have my probably got my stuff maxed, my faction. Okay. You will notice that I am in first person. I know a lot of people don't like that, especially to watch videos and things, but that is the way I like to play this game, and always have, due to looting purposes. Oh man, they reset all the loot preferences, so I have to go through that nonsense again. So I'm just gonna kill some stuff along the way here. Oh man. Look at all this stuff. I don't need that. Oh, liquor? Yeah, we always need that. Well, this is not the way I wanted to do this, but it's the way it's going to turn out. Alright. Let me just work towards where I'm going here. Okay. Here's what we want. Not necessarily that frenzied rat, but we want these guys. Now, yes, I can sit here and kill these things one at a time. I don't know whether I should. I'm going to say never for those molars. At least on this character. Okay. What I want to do is do a mass killing. So, like I said, I can sit here and target these things one at a time, and oh geez, what fun. No, that takes too long. So what we're going to do is burning sands. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this one, and then I want a direct damage, and I want fire, and I want the beam. See these light blue ones here? I want the one that says beam. So I don't need nothing too fancy. Let's just go with this level 72 one right here. And the reason why you want a beam is it covers an area out in front of you. And it kills everything. But it doesn't use up a ton of mana. So you'll notice that I'm killing these rats quickly, but then they respawn quickly. And they, in most kind of the average time, respawn time for mobs in EverQuest, and there's always exceptions, is 8 minutes. Sometimes you'll find something around 6, just depends on the zone and everything. But over the majority of it, it's 8 minutes. But anyway, you can see how fast these suckers respond. So you can just sit here and chain, excuse me, chain this beam, molten slag or whatever, and you don't have to wait 8 minutes. You have to wait basically 8 seconds or less. So I think it's actually, it might be a bug. Where maybe they didn't get a decimal point or something set correctly. So anyway, let me do this right here. Okay, crude defiant. That's what we're looking for, is crude defiant stuff. So I'm going to say we always need that. Here's a gemstone. Always need gems. And the kobold tibia, never. All right. So just sit here and do this, and the occasional kobold that walks through, we will end up killing them. And then you can see you litter the corpse pretty quickly. Litter the room with corpses. Let me go to... Okay, what I wanted to show you was... let me get rid of this because it doesn't pertain. Alright, there's a crude combatant's cloak. We're going to say always need on that. Now you notice that some of this stuff I've already looted before and given my preference. And so, just to tally and see what we've gotten so far. Got some arrows, rat whiskers. And the rat whiskers, and as you can see, the loot's adding up very quickly when you use this technique in this area. So I'm filling up my bags very fast. So in the space of 5 minutes or less, I should fill up my bags here. So you don't have to spend all day doing this. Now, of course, these rats are very low level. Let's see here. There's a nice gemstone. Yeah, always need gemstones. Getting the trade skill items is just a bonus. Now, obviously, most will be low level, but that's alright. But anyway, Again, I'm going after this crude Defiant armor and stuff to sell in the bazaar, but this technique could be used in other places. Anywhere you've got a high concentration of mobs. Um, doesn't matter what their respawn time is, but so if you're after trade skill items or a specific rare drop or something, this is just a good way to do it. Don't need that. Don't need that one. I'll just close up some of this clutter on the screen here. But generally I will do this until my bags are full. Now you'll notice I'm saving the rat whiskers, and that's because they can be used to turn in for a quest at many different starting cities, the original starting cities. There are some of the newer stuff, they have the quest available, but it's the rat whisker quest. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Gosh darn it. I right-clicked on it and made it disappear. Let's get that back on there. We need that. But anyway, this beam is only in front. It's not an area of effects belt, but you could use that too if you wanted to. I'm just using it because the vast majority of these rats respawn out in front of me. So anyway, you get the point. So I will skip ahead when I edit this, and you'll see the full bags. And you can see we're getting filled up here. Just have 4 free empty spaces left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these 2 arrows since they're so cheap. And anything else I loot is a lot more valuable. Alright, got 1 more free space. Should fill it up here. Well, maybe not. Got a lot of rat whiskers, but no loot that time. There we go. Alright, filled it up. Okay, so you can see from Toxula Forest and here in the Warrens, I've got a little bit of low-level trade skill stuff, a couple silks and some gemstones and stuff. And here's the liquor. Now the liquor I'm just going to drink. There's always a chance you can raise your alcohol tolerance skill, but I'm not going to do that on a normal basis. And then I got a bag of Canar nuts, which is a uncommon loot. But okay, that's good enough. So what I'm going to do is get rid of the bags. Hit this one more time for fun. And crude Defiant leather cap. Uh-oh, I just boxed myself in, didn't I? I hate to get rid of the rat whiskers, but it looks like that's what I'm going to have to do. I didn't want to do that. There we go. All right, let's just destroy those and then loot this one on our cursor, and we will gate. Back to plane of knowledge. Alright, now we're finally back to the banker here. Alright, we can load up some of this, and let's go ahead and open up our shared bank. And I'm using deluxe toolboxes in here. I'm using deluxe toolboxes for my bank bags. And I'm doing that because they're super cheap. You can buy them for less than 2 platinum a piece in the from Gnome Tinker here in Plane of Knowledge. So they're really cost effective since you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 slots. And I know there's quicker ways to do this, but I'm deliberately doing this for a reason. I've got some other stuff going on. Anyway, so I'm going to transfer these to my merchant in the bazaar, and then he could use some food. I may even sell that food, you just never know. Alright. Now, rat whiskers. We will transfer these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's pretty sweet. That's a lot of nice turn-ins. So what you can do is you can take a character that that needs to raise faction in a certain city. For example, if you have an erudite and you want to raise their faction with the dwarves, you can go to that city, whatever race it is, gnomes, dwarves, whatever, do the turn in to the rat whiskers. You turn in 4 at a time, and you get a little money and you raise the faction, and it raises at 1 point at a time. So I've still got these 2. There we go. Let me put those in there. Anyway, okay, let me camp out. Camp, and then yes. I'll camp over to my merchant, who is Sasa Sisi. Okay. But it takes a lot. It takes a lot of those rat whiskers to raise your faction substantially. But I've got another video on those where I did it and I tried out a few things. Click on him. Click on that. All right, shared bank. Okay. And we shall just drop these in real quick. Okay. I'll go 1 of each on these. Just to make sure I have 1 of just about every type. And that way, anybody who is looking for that particular... Wait a minute, is that a... Yeah, it's Crew Defiant Club. Alright. Looks like I more or less got everything in there, so now I can start doubling up. I knew I had a lot of spaces to fill, so... But I just wanted to make sure. There's no law that says you can't put this stuff all together in groups, but everybody has their own way of doing things. And there we go. Now I'm going to add this food in, and cane nuts I'll keep. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to keep all these. And I still had 246 spaces left over. Now, I've got some money on this one. So what I'm going to do is do a real quick shopping trip. And see what people have sold. So they've done a server reboot because there's hardly anything on these. Yeah, hardly anybody has sold anything. The best time to shop is within a couple of days of a server reboot. Yeah, there's just nothing there. All right. Gate back to my starting banker. And then we'll go turn this on. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to start doing more videos. It's been a long time since I really did any EverQuest stuff. I am streaming a lot on Twitch here lately. And my Twitch handle is Lenexa. Lenexa. And mostly I've been doing Path of Exiles and Black Desert, but I do a smattering of other things. So, alright, let me just add a price in here real quick. There we go. Every now and then I will come across a piece of equipment, even though it's a common drop that I haven't ever gotten before and sold in here, so. Oh. Begin trader. Let's see. Let me pull up my bags real quick here. What did I say? 6 spots. That's a 7, so I've got one more in here that I have not added a price to. And I'm not seeing it. Yeah, doesn't matter. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you learned a little bit. Hope it helps you. And I'm not seeing what it is. So, it doesn't matter. Go into offline mode and let it automatically sell stuff. Bye-bye.